An interesting development courtesy of the New York Rangers Friday as General Manager Chris Drury announced the team's commitment to a retool. The decision comes just 2 days following an 8-4 thumping courtesy of the Ottawa Senators, during which fans chanted "Fire Drury" in a showing of discontent, highlighting the key portion of this statement, which reads as, "With our position in the standings and injuries to key players this season, we must be honest and realistic about our situation. We are not going to stand pat. A shift will give us the ability to be smart and opportunistic as we retool the team. This will not be a rebuild. This will be a retool built around our core players and prospects." So, who's staying, who's going, who's to blame, and is this a realistic commitment for the franchise? One question at a time. Let's start with who's probably safe. Igor Shesterkin is a franchise goaltender making $11.5 million for the next 5 years. He's probably safe. 27-year-old Adam Fox is locked up for 4 more years at $9.5 million. I think he's also probably safe. Meanwhile, Will Cooley is having a hell of a year at 23 years old. Outside of these 3 guys, I'd say there's an argument to be made in moving any other roster player. At this point, it's pretty likely that Artemi Panarin, Mika Zibanejad, JT Miller, and Vincent Trocheck will all be heavily shopped as aging goods, and though he's still young and fits the mold of safe players in Drury's words, I think the team will likely listen to offers on Alex Lafreniere. Gavrikov is another name that might draw some interest, but the Rangers just signed him to a 7-year, $49 million deal. I understand that a lot has changed even since then, but it certainly isn't an opportune time to move a player or contract like that. Panarin is surely the first to go here, given his expiring contract at the end of this season. For my money, Vincent Trocheck is probably the most appealing asset here. Though he is 32 years old, his contract is much easier to swallow than that of Zibanejad and Miller. Talking about what the Rangers will look for in return, I'm sure they're open to taking some high draft picks, but given the nature of their statement, I think it's more likely that the team will target emerging talent closer to making an NHL impact. Wrapping up this video, more and more teams are beginning to steer clear of the full-blown rebuild, as teams like Ottawa, New Jersey, Detroit, Buffalo, and Philadelphia have struggled to stick the landing coming out of a full-blown rebuild. Retool has become a buzzword for periods focused on shipping out aging assets and restocking on young players without fully committing to multiple years at the bottom of the league. This is the modern way, and a lot of teams are taking this route, but the Rangers management group has made some pretty questionable decisions over the last few seasons, and I think Rangers ownership made some questionable decisions of their own back in 2021 when they fired Jeff Gorton and John Davidson. Regardless of this statement, to say that Chris Drury is safe in overseeing this retool is probably inappropriate. We recently released a video on the current state of the New Jersey Devils, analyzing whether or not the franchise may have rushed their rebuilding process, and I think a similar question applies to Drury and the Rangers' recent body of work. Regardless, this is just a quick video today. What do you think of the Rangers' commitment to a retool? Where have they gone wrong in recent years? Is Drury the right person to lead them through this? We'd love to see your comments below, and if you could kindly take the time to subscribe and check out some of our other videos, it would be so much appreciated. For Happening Hockey, I'm Tate Laycraft.